Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Creed. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing another info type video like I did of the Mini 14 a while back ago. You guys seem to really enjoy that one, so I was down to do another. And today we're going to be talking about the two more most popular and commonly used ARs in the game, which is the SCAR and the M4, and comparing the two. Now if you want to, and I think I'm going to be sticking to more informational type videos on this channel, so if you want to watch me play some games, you can head over to my Twitch by clicking the link down below. Really appreciate if you could check me out, maybe hit me with the follow, always much appreciated. Anyways, let's get into this. So the SCAR is a very popular gun in PUBG, but a lot of people seem to favor the M4, and will take the M4 over the SCAR if they come across it, at least in my experiences with my friends and talking to other people. But how bad is the SCAR really? Now looking at the stats of this weapon on PLAYERUNKNOWN Battlegrounds wiki, which I don't know 100% if this is a legit site and their info is you know, it holds up and is true, but based on SCAR stats from September 15th of 2017, which is old, and I know that I don't know if there's been any changes that have occurred to the SCAR or any other AR since then. As we can see on this chart though, the SCAR seems to hit for the exact same amount of damage as the M4, and now I don't know if this is true, and you might see like on the little white bar in game it might show differently, but supposedly from the stats on this site it shows that they have the same damage. Now the SCAR does have a higher body impact power of 9,000, and the M4 only has body impact power of 3,500. Now, what exactly does this mean? And I didn't know at first, so I did a little bit of research, and supposedly it means, and I quote, the flinch you receive when getting hit while aiming, the higher the impact power, the more it throws your enemy's aim off. Now, I don't know if this is 100% true or not. Other people say it's how much power it shreds through armor, and this could also be true, but I don't know. But in any case, it seems that when the number is higher, it always seems to be better for these weapons. Now I have another chart here, and you can see the most used ARs, which is the AK, M4, M16, SCAR, and the Groza. The chart also says that the SCAR has a 870 initial bullet speed, which means how fast the bullet travels. This basically means compared to other weapons in the game, they may have a higher or lower number, so the bullet speed and drop will significantly change depending on this number. So that's why when you take something like the VSS, it has a very low bullet speed, so this means the bullet will drop faster because it can't go as fast and a longer distance. Now the M4 on the other hand only has a bullet speed of 880, so there's not a big difference between the two weapons. Besides the fire rate stats of these two weapons, they're pretty much the same, as you can look at the stats. Now the stats of these weapons, there's a whole lot more that I could list here, but I'm gonna be completely honest, and I don't know what any of that means, so if maybe you do, you can give some feedback and help to other people trying to more understand the difference between these two. But I'll put up the stats on screen, and I'll leave a link to this website down below if you want to check it out. The SCAR does shoot a bit slower than the M4. It shoots at 0.096 seconds, and the M4 shoots at 0.086 seconds. So the fire rate is slightly slower, going off these stats, but in my personal opinion, both weapons are incredibly good. But normally if I come across a M4, I will take it over the SCAR if I have multiple attachments for the weapon. But if I find the M4 and I don't have attachments for the M4 to put on it, then I'll stick with the SCAR, because in my personal opinion I can control the recoil better with the SCAR if I have no attachments on it. So if I don't have any attachments, I'll stick with this SCAR because I can easily control the recoil, and I feel that it is easier to control in my personal opinion. But between these two guns, they're both great, and it all comes down to personal opinion and your skill with both these weapons. So really, there is no better weapon in my opinion. It depends, you know, what your personal preference is and how good you can use these weapons. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this gave you some more information about the SCAR and the M4, and maybe you have a different side or a new opinion of depending on which of these weapons is better. Now, a lot more people will probably say that the M4 is better, and that's completely okay. In my opinion, the M4 has more recoil, and I can't control it as well as the SCAR, but if I do have attachments for the M4, I'll take it over because I feel like it's a more powerful weapon that can shoot down people quicker and, you know, kill them faster when using it in game. But I still really love the SCAR, and I've won multiple games with it fully decked out, and it just shreds through enemies. So yeah, like I said, all comes down to skill and personal preference. So if you guys did enjoy this video and you want to check out my Mini 14 video, which I will do an updated one because it is super old, and the Mini 14 has changed drastically with the new updates since then. I can definitely do a new video explaining that, and or I could do a different video if you don't really care about the Mini 14 that much, since it is pretty trash weapon, and the M16 will always be more powerful and better than it in every single way, and that's just my opinion on it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's been great. See you guys later. I wish you the best of luck against him, but he is hacking. He killed me. Like, luckily I'm streaming this. You will see. He knocked my thing. He shot me with the shotgun, knocked my helmet down to 9 HP.
He's hacking.
Replaced, yeah. Dude, I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, yep, he's hacking 100%. He was floating. Reporting.